Okay.
All right.
I
like
me
this
with
one.
Snoopy. He won me with the Snoopy. I like the Snoopy, yo. He won me with the Snoopy. I fuck with Snoop.
Okay, then. Yeah, shout out to Piccolo. We'll give him a little applause. We appreciate that. Yeah, man.
You took me back to great, baby.
Okay, right on. All right, you guys. We have a guest that is in the building. Phenomm is here.
Yo.
Hey.
Bro.
Yo.
What's up?
What's happening, Fee?
What it do, man?
What's up, son? How y'all feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We up in this bitch. Turn the fuck up.
Glad to be here on a great Saturday. You know, we're about to do this Indian March Super Sunday tomorrow, me and the family here down in NOLA, man. You know, it's blessed, man. It's all right.
That's what's up.
All right. That's what's up.
Okay, well, we're going to let DJ Sgt.Rock take over this segment of the show. And DJ Sgt.Rock, it's in your hands, baby.
All right. Thank you, Tweety B. You're so beautiful. All right, Phenomm, first and foremost, man, we want to welcome you to Grown Folks Business. You know what I'm saying? You know, we just appreciate you stopping through, giving us some of your time and some of your talent. And just to top it up with us right here at Grown Folks Business, just want you to know we really appreciate that, fam.
Hey, I'm honored. Grindhard Radio, you know, I mean, Sgt.Rock, man, you know, we go way back, man. You know, from the root of things, man. I'm honored to be on the show. Miss Tweety B, everybody, man. You know, hip-hop alive forever, man. Like that.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Now, Fee, we're going to start it up. We're going to crank it up a little something like this. Now, Phenomm, I want you to, you know, for all the listeners out there that don't know who you are, I want you to, you know, let everybody know, give yourself your formal introduction to the world to let everybody know who Phenomm is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I go way back in the game, man. First, you know, I like to call myself a songwriter. You know, I grew through the game, man. I've been involved in hip-hop about 15 years now, almost 20 years, man, just, you know, from the root of it, man. Was born in the 70s, you know, I'm one of them babies, so it was just in my blood, man, and, you know, I work with a lot of artists and a lot of people down on the Gulf Coast, man. I will say I'm well respected in my region and in my area, man, and we trying to take this message to the world, man. You know, I reflect everything it is that's in my environment, man. God first, that's how we do, and, you know, we got some good music, and we write great songs down here on the coast.
For sure. And basically, how did you get started with the music game? You know what I'm saying? Give everybody, you know what I'm saying, a little background on Phenomm and how you got started.
Back in you know, high school, I did some stuff in the high school talent shows and stuff, and me and a couple of my classmates did a rap for, you know, just drunk driving, and, you know, we just always like music, man. My dad would buy records. It was albums and stuff way back in the 80s. I grew up, so I was always into music. You know, New Orleans is cultural, a lot of music, man. Ran into some of my partners, Misguided, Big House, couple of companies, couple of people around the time, say mid-90s, who, you know, was just starting to get into recording and owning studios and things like that, man. Started typing. Found myself featuring on a lot of this stuff. You know, we was a little ahead of our time, if I may say, on the Gulf Coast, man. Shout out to the Big House, man. Shout out to T-Skills. Shout out to Too Real. There's a lot of people, you know, I know in networking, man. And, you know, long story short, I started writing around 95, 96, 97, man. We went through the soldier moments. We went through all that. Hip-hop has evolved. I've matured. You know, I'm writing on a bigger scale now, man. Find myself in church pulpits and coaching kids and, you know, writing a lot of volunteer work, but it's all music. It's all entertainment. It's all positive media, you know. That's who I am, a songwriter, somebody who, a keeper of the light, somebody who's going to reflect what the environment says through the music and everything. Anybody that know me know that, but I like everybody out there to give me that opportunity, at least.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And just so everybody know, you know what I'm saying, the Trill OGs is back in the game to let the new school know what time it is. What would be your advice for anybody that's young coming in the game?
Oh, my God. Patience. I hang on the word Godspeed, man. God and everything, man. God bless, all the way around, man, like that. Positivity, man. You got to be patient and you got to be positive, man, because, it's easy to get in, or to try to, now everybody's an artist, man. They got songwriting machines, they got computers, they got technology. There's a lot of everybody that creates. At a time when we got it, everybody wasn't allowed to create. So now that everybody's allowed to create, you got to make sure that you create something that's timeless, something that's content, something that's going to allow you, some space. It's easy to write something, but you want to write something more. You want to focus in on what you're actually the message you're trying to bring, and do a little bit more of that, man. You need to be aware as a young artist. I like to tell them to be aware of what's really, really going on, in society, man. We can talk about things of the nature of beef and hustling and things like that, but it's a big world out there. You can write about a whole bunch of things, man. Find ways to stay alive and write about things that carry over, speak things into existence. Use your gift.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Well, that's all the questions I got for you, man. I'm going to pass it over to the panel, and I think I'm going to run it to the Queen, Tweety B, because she sounds like she really want to get at you and get in your business, because this is grown folks' business, and we do get all up in your grown folks' business, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to pass it to Tweety B and let the Queen get on and do her thing, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Lady Bird.
Right, I love you, bro. That's my brother there. That's my DJ, the Phenomm Rock show. Hey, when y'all get down on the coast, man, we about to put on a couple of them, man. Work some of these records.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I want to welcome you again to the show. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with us, and we appreciate that. But,
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
now,
you. I'm honored.
this is the thing. What audience would you say that your music targets? Like the younger crowd, the females, like the middle adults. So how do you feel like you target your artists? I mean your listening audience.
Man, I've written over 400 songs. I got catalogs backed up, and I write songs for all types of things. That's why, it's almost reluctant to say rapper or stuff like that, because I'm a songwriter. I've written songs for my youth football league that I coach and volunteer and sponsor. So I target the kids. I use that stuff for them. I've also written things with elder musicians. I got a 6-piece band of musicians that I'm working some unplugged music with, some live band music with. So, I write songs that go almost to what you would consider gospel, because I just write music. I began a rapper, and now I just write music. So I'm diverse and well spread throughout the community. I'm with the kids a lot of times, and then I'm with a lot of the elders a lot of times. So I don't have a particular target market. Now, we have certain songs that fit certain modes, of course, but it's the fun of it. It's a lot of music.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. And I want to ask you this now. Are you just like a music artist? Are you venturing into other things as far as acting or clothing lines, anything of those natures are you doing right now?
I've been in several small pictures down on the Gulf Coast. My man J.T. Nicholson, Biloxi Beach, 2015. I've been down. A couple of small pictures. We got a movie called Silence we working on. My man Chad and Southern Repertoire Films. I'm working with it all comes in the same market and opportunity, man. Music has led me in the spots like that. I often say that if I had to, call myself a clone, I had to build and model after an idol, I would be along the lines of an Ice Cube or Will Smith, because, we got vast capabilities and, we're doing movies, we're doing all type of stuff. So we're in the middle of shooting 4 high-definition videos right now on the Gulf Coast, so we got visuals of all sorts. You may turn that into a small movie. We got a lot of capabilities.
Okay, that's what's up. And we're going to be looking forward to getting some information about how we can look at some of this work that you've done already. And I want to salute you on the work that you have done. But I want to ask you, is there anybody mainstream or any local artist that you may want to collab with that you haven't already?
Oh, man. Shouts out to the entire Gulf Coast, man. I mean that. That's the stretch from New Orleans all the way into Mobile. People like Dirty Dan, 93 BLX, all the way in Wild Wayne, 93 New Orleans. We down here on the ground, man. I've beat the pavement for quite some time. And I respect everybody, and I work with everybody in this area. As for, aspirations and people I would love to work with, like I said, I've worked with just about everybody in the area. I would definitely love to get more on the sides of working with live bands or more different genres of music, like I say, right. Like 3 Doors Down, I listen to a lot of their music. They're from the Gulf Coast area. They're big.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on Isley Brothers. I grew up on, I got a remake, Work to Do thing. I would love to record that with the actual Isley Brothers, I have, I'm a big fan of people like Sade and a lot of 80s music that my father played that I listen to. It's just natural. So, any of those artists from those eras, like real, value musicians, real soul musicians, real people who tour, I pay homage to all of those and I love to work with any of those.
Okay, that's what's up. And my final question to you is this. What is the craziest thing that you can ever remember that happened at a performance?
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. Oh, God, man.
I don't think I was backup DJing if anything like wild like that went down. I don't think I was backup DJing for you.
Look. That you already know, Sarge. You already know that was kind of crazy, man. We were up in Meridian, Mississippi, a few years ago. The engineering and the sound goes out, and Sarge over the backup DJ. Kind of saved me, something to the table. We hopping around the stage, man. And I've seen all type of stuff happen. I have fellow artists and people who I know who done stuff, man, like fall off the stage. And anything subject to happen. Anything subject to happen. And, I tell people when we like doing these shows and these live concerts that remember the moment, because that's the only thing that you will really be able to take from it. You gotta remember that, enjoy that moment, because that's all you're gonna ever really be able to take from it. All right,
that's what's up. Okay, well, thank you so much for answering my questions, and I really enjoyed it. I really have.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm, we about to do a press run, man. I'm carrying this thing called a civil rap movement, Stop the Violence. We writing some positive stuff, man, and creating some positive messages, man. We're going to be the antidote. We're going to speak antidote. We're going to take charge for the confusion amongst hip-hop as big brothers. We're going to, and we ain't going to kill ourselves with it, but we conscious. We fighting, We making strides to to do our part. We just do our part, man.
Right.
So keep your ears open. I got Phenomm.net, about to launch a website. We're about to try hit daytime television, stuff like that, man. So it's all gonna be well. It's all gonna be well, man. Praise be to God.
I know that's right.
That's
all right,
true.
Rock, back on you, Rock.
All right, baby. Right now, we about to pass the microphone, the golden microphone, to the guy, Heru. You know what I'm saying? See if he got any questions for our special guest, Phenomm.
What's up, man? You know what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
Heru, man. Welcome to the show, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure to have, an OG hip-hopster in the building so I can ask some of them, you know what I'm saying, poignant questions. I know you've been in the game for a while, man, and like when a lot of people blame, the and movement for sabotaging, the positive message in hip hop, man, you know what I mean? But we all know politics is politics, man. How do you feel about that?
I'm conscious to it, man. I'm wide awake to it, man. I'm gonna do my part. I'm not dissing nobody or dissing any of what anybody creating, because energy, created is worth something. It's all, some people don't even know what they're doing. Sometimes you make a mistake and create something the right way. It could be negative or meant for negative, and it works that way. God is universal, 360 degrees, but balance is key. The stuff that they promote and publish, and it's kind of unbalanced. I would have to say that. When you look back in the back seat and you see a kid nodding their head to the music, it affects them. As you get older, you grow through that. They want to say that Hitler say the way to control raises to his kids, and you control kids by song and dance. Vibrations.
Yeah.
Positive vibrations, it matter. So balance is key.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. My second question is, man, for the longest time, black people in the hip-hop industry have been talking about not having our own formats and markets, and mainly our own distribution companies. I mean, I understand now with social media and all of the digital formats that exist on the line that's not as important as it used to be. But why do you think that still to this day there's no, with the Dre's and his billions and Jay and his billions and all these different black rappers, man, when 50 had his money and, the West Coast, East, all these people with all this money, there's still no black distribution company for hip-hop music.
They changed the labor market, changed the actual value of it. In the mid-90s when artists were selling what you would call 3 and 4 and 5 millions of CDs, it became powerful. It became presidential. That's where you get the big old conspiracy theories about the Tupacs and, the political cause and the government being against it. And, when they realized how powerful it was, it became more of a exploitation thing. A lot of people fall into exploitation, and big business ate the whole thing alive, is what it appeared to be to me, with the technology and the politics and all that. So people adapting. If you're not capable of seeing through it, then you're gonna find yourself in the midst of it, man. I have moments where I say, well, damn, this shit it's a beast. But then I have to look at the real, the logistics of it and what really was really real, and that's just a later day, seeing my kids grow and affecting them with the information and the knowledge that I've gotten, or the consciousness that I choose to try to have, and be focused with.
Okay. All right, my last question, man, from your day getting into hip hop, man, till now, the greatest success story in hip hop and the greatest failure or disappointment in hip hop from your perspective.
That's a good one.
Topsy-turvy. You there? I'm sorry.
Ask that question again, Heru.
I said,
please.
Who do you think is the greatest success story in hip hop and who is the greatest disappointment in hip hop from your perspective? Like since from your day all the way up until now.
Success story. Oh man. Man, I'm from an era where they publish so much of it that it's hard to kind of. They're making where they now some artists that inspired me growing up. Success would be people that's still working, man. Just continuing to work, man.
Gotta pick an individual, man. You can't hedge it. You gotta pick somebody.
I would say somebody like Ice Cube. I say Ice Cube.
All right.
Ice Cube is I say prototypical thing. I salute him. I salute the accomplishments and the longevity and the degrees that he's done, man. I salute that, man. I admire myself after something like that. So that's success. As disappointments go, oh man, that's just and I don't like to deem anybody's work as a disappointment. That's hard, bro. That's hard.
I'm talking about based on potential to be successful and wasting that potential. I'm not talking about like he made some whack tracks or something. I'm talking about threw they shit away.
Oh man, I don't know about no disappointments, man. I mean,
come on, man, you over here being nice. We ain't nice over here.
I mean, a lot of the music tonight is being published. The whole game. I mean, if I had to say, a lot of that stuff is not intellectual. It's disappointing. It's disturbing. Some of it, but I mean, I'm hoping we coming out of that. I'm more focused on what is working and what those around me and stuff like that. I can control that.
He being nice.
I want more. I want more out of it right now. I feel like I want more. So I ain't fool.
He did all right, Rock. He beat around the bush a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? A couple of little pieces of fruit fell out, man. So we gonna eat that, man, and roll over. He didn't hit that question, man. I was looking forward to say something like, you come from that old school hip hop generation, man. You seen cats like with potential, like. You seen Master P come up through there and disappear, man, and we don't know what he's really doing right now, which I heard he's doing some nice things in the community and stuff like that. You seen cats, man, from that NWA, where Chuck D at. I was really disappointed, man, by KRS-One and his comment, man, about African Bambaataa, man, when you know what I'm saying. He said, what does it matter that the boy was molesting all the little boys and shit. I done seen a lot of people, man, through hip-hop that was like icons, man, at that time, man, that have like, disappeared, man, and failed to meet their full potential. That's what I was speaking of. I wasn't speaking of like, oh man, such and such still around putting out whack ass music and shit like that. I ain't talking about, Magoo still trying to rap over old ass Timberland beats and shit like that. I wasn't speaking about nothing like that. I was talking about like people who failed to meet their potential. That's what I was speaking about. I wasn't looking for no like name calling or no putting nobody down. I'm just talking about, man, the rap game is like a slingshot, man. You dig what I'm saying? Some people get in there like Angry Birds. You put the bird in there and pull it back sometime and miss fire and it goes short distance, but it go.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But when you cock one all the way back, man, and it just get to going like it's finna knock everything down, and then it just it hit and just slide down because it didn't hit it hard enough. And it's like a lot of people have potential, man, to me, to be really, really successful, man. Or some of those that were successful aren't taking advantage of their platform. I say that to say this right here, and this will be my last statement, not really so much a question, that if you got a voice and you got an audience, you have an obligation, not just a right, but an obligation, a moral obligation to say something of substance. You feel what I'm saying? If you up there, you got an obligation to say something of substance. You got all these people listening. What you gonna say? And to say nothing, it's almost criminal. So that was my thing. Like all these people doing this stuff. Like where they at, what they doing, who disappointed you, and what you felt they should have done, or what they should have accomplished when they had the ears.
Heru, let me get in there. I will say you informed me about a lot of things that I didn't know about in some of these groups and some of these people, So yeah, I
Right.
mean, and that was I can, yeah, that's very disappointing. I wasn't informed that some of that stuff was going on with some of them brothers, you know.
Oh yeah, but everybody know about the Bambaataa allegations, man, coming out. You know what I'm saying? And KRS-One saying that, you know, what do it matter? That's like, that was the most disappointing thing in hip hop to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
I got
what
plenty
was
of disappointing
disappointing to
moments.
me
I was disappointed.
Lil Wayne's statement on Black Lives Matter was one of the most disappointing things I have ever heard from a black artist, and I no longer support Lil Wayne behind him saying his life is the only life that he is concerned about because he makes
stuff
the
like
money. And that was heartbreaking to me as an artist. How could you stand there and you have a mouth and you have a voice and the camera is on you and you say you don't care about black people. You just care about you.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
That was disappointing to me. And
since we touching on it, you got to go and hit it hard too, Rock. Who disappointed you, man?
Oh man, I've been disappointed so much in the world of hip hop. It's just crazy.
Pick one, brother.
Death Row Records. Death Row Records. That disappointed me like a motherfucker, man. Because Suge didn't have that bullshit to do. He could have been paying his artists and everybody still could have been rolling in door and Death Row Records could have still been a record company. Now, how the fuck Cash Money go through all the shit they go through, but they still a label and they still out here? Death Row supposed to still been out here like Bad Boy Records. They still supposed to be in here, and that was very disappointing to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He fell in love with the fame, man. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Man. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't want the money. He wanted the fame. He didn't mind being a broke ass celebrity. You feel what I'm saying? He fell in love with the celebrity.
Yeah, it
and then
exploitation in them days, man. It was more banging on records. They had more pride and stuff like that.
It started before that, man. I mean, Suge was a modern day Berry Gordy, so you know it's not really like it was no big old thing, man. And he groomed them dudes. He turned them dudes into pretend gangsters, and they started believing it. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody on the label was dressed up like a gangster. Either you was a Blood or you was a Crip, man. Dudes that didn't have nothing to do with gangbanging. Had Quincy Jones' son over there chunking up gang signs. One day he was this, one day he was that. You know, everybody was banging on somebody. Everybody was beefing with somebody. You can't not be on death row. You can't be on and not have a beef. He fell in love with the fame. He thought controversy was the best thing to sell. And it reached a point at which, man, controversy stopped being it. He missed the train. He did not see when people thought about the loss of Tupac and then Biggie coming right back like two hip-hop icons like, dude, this is some bullshit. And so people was no longer happy to hear about the beef no more. People didn't want the beef no more. It was like the beef is bullshit, but he wanted to keep on pushing the beef. And so it's like, man, either you move forward, man, or you get moved over. You feel me?
Right.
That's how it went. And that's why he's sitting somewhere right now, man, because he couldn't evolve. That was his thing. See what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like I said, I'm really saddened about the Lil Wayne thing because as an individual, you had a large audience of white, black, over the entire world, people who listen to you. Despite the fact that I don't understand why people listen to a drug addict anyway. You a junkie. You dig what I'm saying? With a platform, man, to mumble whatever you mumble. You could have mumbled something relevant. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But the Bambaataa thing, like, really blew me away, man, because for a black man to say, you know, like KRS-One, and you should have stayed silent. You should have said, like, man, you know, I feel like that's some stuff that need to be investigated and whatever come out. And if the man did do that, anybody that does something to a child should be punished or whatever. For you to say that, what does it matter? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For somebody who is a hip-hop icon, a founder of, like, what we now call the hip-hop movement.
Hip-hop.
For that dude to have been touching kids and stuff like that, man, and for somebody to say it doesn't matter, it taints everything.
But you know what? It goes to show about the people that he was around that was around him because they let that shit go on and on and on and on and nobody said nothing.
To the break of dawn.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then now you wait till the man damn near too old to stroll because he is getting old because shit, hip hop is getting older. So the people that helped started. Exactly my point, Heru. You hit the nail on the head. How the fuck did those dudes let this grown ass man do that to them young little boys back then and didn't say shit? You know what I'm saying? Or didn't try to stop him. You know what I'm saying? What was so free about hip hop? It was accepted. That shit was never accepted like talking about it. That's why everything he did behind closed doors. And the people he was rolling with, the crew he was rolling with, they knew it. They just didn't say shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly,
that was disappointing, you guys. And we got to get into this music, so we'll have time to get everything in. So I do have 2 tracks over here, Phenomm. I have Get Down and Nah. Then I have They Don't Finish. Which one would you like to get in first?
I'm sorry. Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I have 2 of your songs over here, and I just wanted to know which one would you like to do first? They Don't Finish, or Get Down or Nah?
I don't believe that's my content. We might have a little problem here. That's not mine. I'm not familiar with those titles.
Okay, well maybe the titles are wrong, but this is what I had forwarded to me. But I do have a track over here that I know belongs to you that we had on our earlier show that DJ Sgt.Rock submitted.
Okay, let's go with whatever one we got. I mean, maybe we can explain on that backside. Let's do it that way.
Right. Okay, so tell us a little bit about right now how we can find and follow you in the new projects that you have coming up. Tell people how they can get, find that information via social media while I locate your track here.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram and Twitter as St. Reggie. That's my actual name, Reggie. No punctuation, STREGGIE, St. Reggie on Instagram and Twitter. We're about to launch a website, www.phenomm.net, within the next week, and we're shipping demos out and singles out from a work called Regeneration I'm about to release here shortly. We got a production of 4 videos going on, and should be a big summer. You can probably get all that at phenomm.net.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You guys make sure you do that, and make sure you go over there and check it out and see what's happening with the Phenomm. We're going to get into some of this Phenomm music right now, and we'll be back to more Grown Folks Business. Don't go nowhere.
I don't know who that was. Damn it. Hell yeah, Get Down or No.
No.
Yeah, that's jamming.
Okay, that's what's happening. Oh, Phenomm, we did have some of your music in here, and we will be playing it over here. We are pressed for time, and I just want to say I did appreciate your music. We did play that last season on our show, but we didn't get a chance to put the the face and everything with the artist. So we really appreciate you for coming over here today, so we could do. And we will continue to hear. And anything new that you're coming out with, anything you want us to help you push, just let us know, and we'll do that for you.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm honored. Again, I like to say that, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Keep your heads up, man. Be blessed, man. Bless and be blessed.
Appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to hit me off with them joints, man, because I need that work, because, we got a collab, sometime right around the corner feed. Don't play no games.
Yeah,
now, we got to.
I got some, Lord. I'm gonna call you a little later, and probably I'm gonna say Monday, bro. We are marching tomorrow. We out here, like I say, Super Sunday. Indian, shout out Big Red, Spy Boy. We about to turn up. We're gonna shoot some video footage for that Yaz song out here tomorrow. And I'm gonna get with you Monday or so, bro. So we can set up some work, man. Let's do that.
All right, bet that up.
All right, man. Nice to meet you, Miss B. Nice to meet the God, Heru, all y'all, man. Good to meet y'all.
Absolutely.
Man, it's a pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nice having you over here, man. All professional. Game on point, right, man. We like that over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, man. One love, man. One love. God bless y'all.
God bless.
All right, man. Love you, my brother. Be safe out there.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, guys.